It's Bristol, baby. Welcome to Fox Sports coverage of the Food City 500. Darryl Waltrip, I'm Mike Joy.
Mike, have you ever been caught in a blender? Have you ever gotten into the cul-de-sac and tried to run 500 laps around your neighborhood? No, but that's what Bristol is all about. It's like flying airplanes in a gymnasium. I love this racetrack.
Darryl's won here 12 times. The Busch brothers and Jeff Gordon, 5 apiece.
I'm going with Kyle Busch. He owned this joint since I let him have it. But anyway, he owns this joint, Kyle Busch.
All right, Darryl, here we go. High banks, high anxiety. Racing's a contact sport.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bristol Motor Speedway here in our second NASCAR 15 season for the 8th race here of the season here at Bristol, where we're going to try to survive. This track has been an absolute pain last season and in all the UTechnics games, and here we go once again. We're green and underway at Bristol. We're going to start here in 21st, working our way by the inside of Ricky Stenhouse and AJ Allmendinger to moving her up into 19th place. We try to keep it green and clean if we can, but this track, especially with me setting it like that, there ain't nowhere there. Brian Vickers is wrecking behind us, and caution is out just like that, ladies and gentlemen. One lap in, as of course we sent it way out of our minds deep and knocked out Brian Vickers right into Kurt Busch, I believe, and they just get stuck, and that's a caution. Pretty as simple as it gets. We're going to stay on the racetrack, restart in 15th place. Clint Boyer leading the race right now as we go underneath Casey Kane and Giggles Logano, trying to work our way up into the 13th spot. 3 wide, make that move. Wide in the wall behind us. We move into 13th. Nothing about right now with Jeff Gordon. Gives our teammate Jeff Gordon a huge shot right there. He moves up the racetrack. And the side, Ryan Newman, we bounced off the wall. Hard contact. The field flying by us. And now Menard slams us in the wall. What is this bozo? And now McMurray slams us. And now we're all wrecking. We're all slamming to each other. And the caution's out. We're all wrecking big. It's an absolute disaster. We're still wrecking just in frustration right now. Because I just cannot believe what just happened. The absolute disaster as we see the 51 Allgaier gets into Michael Annette as back here. You see he gets spun up the racetrack. That's what causes the official caution. Mainly it's us getting bullied by Paul Menard, Joey Logano, and Jamie McMurray and just wrecking all over the place. So we're going to come down pit road this time, drop down to 42nd all the way at the back with Allgaier and Biffle and try to recover here. And just like that, the 51 has already turned us in the inside wall. I cannot believe what Justin Allgaier has just done. So we try to accelerate in the wall. That don't work. So we try to keep pushing ourselves forward. This is not working. So now we got to try to reverse it. We finally get it going right. Here comes the oncoming turn right at the back. And we turn right up into the pack. And a huge hit behind us. Cars are crashing hard behind us. We're still crashing hard. For the third caution of the day, I mean, we came right up on the track in front of the entire field. And Casey Kane gets launched. I said launches Keselowski. He gets stopped from 150 miles an hour to 0. Larson gets drilled. Casey Mears gets drilled. Hard hits for your leaders. We're a lap down by this pack. So we stay out, get the free pass. So we're back on the lead lap. We DNF Brett Keselowski after that because he took such a hard lick. AJ Allmendinger leading this race. And now we get starting to move our way forwards, using up a couple guys. We're 4th, and Jeff Gordon, our own teammate's going to just completely dump us down the back stretch. And a rivalry may have begun. Jeff Gordon just wrecked us for absolutely no reason. That puts him on the list. He just turns us right up into David Gillen and then spins himself out like an absolute bozo. So, don't know what he's doing, but something is wrong with him, and we are not happy with Jeff Gordon. We pit, we restart back here in 42nd, and we're going after Jeff Gordon right now. He is prime target number 1 on the list. We got to go after this man. We get it back to Ricky Stenhouse. Sideways of Casey. And then Ty Dillon drives us right up the wall. So we need to back down in frustration. Like, what is he doing now? And then we accidentally clipped Paul Menard in the heat of all that. He didn't deserve to be spun, so I apologize to 27. But for some reason, Ty Dillon absolutely slammed us in the wall. I don't know what the hell he was doing. So we slam him back down the racetrack, and then we get sent right up into Paul Menard. But Ty Dillon, we are not happy with his antics right now. And now we're going to get back underway. On lap 13, 38 laps to go in this race. We are battling Michael Annette for the 27th position. We go by him. Trying to get it back. Josh Wise up at the wall. He goes to Jeff Gordon. We go sideways. Michael Annette turns to the wall. We're still slamming into her. We still have cars slamming into cars. Danica's wiping out in front of everybody. And there she goes. She saved it. What a save by Danica Patrick. Unbelievable. As now we cycle out to be 29th at the moment. As now we hit the wall right there. Brian Vickers is going to drive us up in the wall. Drive right through us. What's he off to? So Vickers just drives right through us. It's the 4th guy today just to drive right through us for no reason at all. Now we're battling our teammate Jeff Gordon once again for position. We bounce off the wall, get into each other. We're not giving him any room after what he did to us. Everyone on lap 19. 32 laps to go. Jeff Gordon still putting pressure on us for this 30th position. We try to get on this pack ahead of us, and Jeff Gordon is going to turn us again! Wreck us right down the racetrack, hard into the wall. The whole pack piling hard. Huge hits here, heavy damage. Multiple guys, myself, Truex, Menard, Jeff Gordon. Now, twice this race has wrecked us for no reason. So, Denny Hamlin took a hard look as well, and we are absolutely going after Jeff Gordon now. He's probably going to be number 1 by far right now. I cannot believe our own teammate has dumped us twice in the same race. This is treasonous. So now we're going to come down pit road because we have so much damage. Back here in 42nd, of course. Last car running on the racetrack was Keselowski DNF'd. Kevin Harvick in this race as we go underneath Michael Annette, try to get by him. Casey Kane, Paul Menard up ahead of us. As right now we're just frustrated. We just cannot believe what is going on right now as we go by Kane, work by underneath the 25. Oh, the wall hard he goes. Big car Casey Kane, and that's going to be our 7th caution. They're still wrecking ahead of us. Oh my goodness. Caution up as Chase. We get in the back of him, just come up, and in the wall hard he goes off at Casey Kane. And that is why we are under caution. So we're back in 37. We're going to stay out, jump up to 25th now behind Paul Menard and the 20 machine of Matt Kenseth. We pull him 3 wide, go by him, get on the 66 Michael Waltrip. Kenseth best of all. We're 3 wide here with Kenseth Jabber. We go on the bottom. Kenseth's going to bounce off the wall, and he's going to slam us down the track and completely junk us. Kenseth, for the 2nd time this season, has put himself on the list for apparently no reason. And that's 3 guys now we got to go after these next couple of weeks because of their absolutely stupid racing moves, over their head aggressive moves, something we do quite frequently. So we may be being a little hypocritical here, but whatever. It is what it is. So Kenseth, Gordon tied down. We're going after him whenever we get the chance over these next couple of races. So we get back on the way, 24 laps to go, back at the back once again. Denny Hamlin, Regan Smith, Chase Elliott, the usual crew. As we try to work our way forwards, as it seems we're pretty much impossible to gain track position because of all the chaos and crashes that are happening right now. Banging to Regan Smith, they're 3-4 wide, still slamming. We're still slamming to Chase Elliott. He's still going. We're still slamming into cars because the caution has come out again, and the chaos continues as we go after Austin Dillon. You see right there, we bounced one guy off the wall and they kept hitting him into the wall. Chase Elliott, Regan Smith. At that point, the caution came out. Still, may not have been a valid caution. As we get back at it here on lap 30, it's going to be 21 laps to go underneath Brian Vickers for position. We're going to race him. Casey Mears, Austin Dillon, really try to get up high here on the racetrack. We use the room we have. Austin Dillon's going to get up into the wall right there, almost make some contact with me, but we continue on going the right direction. We battle him for 24th place. Casey Mears right ahead of us. We try to clear. Austin Dillon turns us in the wall. Both Dillon brothers. What is that? Now we're going to turn in the wall again. Here's Truex. Truex goes hard on the wall. Now we're hitting Regan Smith, and the caution comes out again. We're still all wrecking in all the craziest places and the craziest turn of events. I don't even know what's happening in this race anymore. It's the exact repeat of what happened last season here. Big hits Truex. Still, I don't think it's a valid caution. Should have waited until Rollgate Smith spun around there in the 7. I don't know, man. So now caution comes out when you get back underway with 18 laps to go as we continue to be caution with no break back here. The last place, trying to get by the MWR Toyotas. Worked by them, worked by Casey Kane on the inside here to try to get into 39th. We do force our position to go by McDowell. Harvick, we're going to give... Here's Jeff Gordon. We get started behind Danica. What is she doing right now? Just slamming her in the wall. Honestly, she deserved it. There goes Michael Wanless in the wall as well. Michael Waltrip slamming that wall. And I don't even know what anymore is going on. He makes him seem kind of Danica just got up in the wall. Bing. Still no caution. Shouldn't have been a caution here either. But regardless, they call it and ruins our chance of going after Jeff Gordon right now. We are a little disappointed because what's going to happen is he's now further ahead of us. We're 28th back here. Still battling Michael Waltrip Racing, Danica, and Michael McDowell, the whole crew back here. Move McDowell up in the wall. Harvick now super slow in the middle of Regan Smith. We bounce him off the wall hard for him. We continue on. We sitting here. We're ready to Jeff Gordon. We're going after him now. I can see him. We side up the racetrack. Makes him cutting. Jeff Gordon's going to take us down the racetrack again. The 3rd time today, Jeff Gordon has gone after us and absolutely ruined our race. I mean, that was kind of just a racing incident there, so I'm not going to blame him for that one. That's just a racing incident. But the first 2, absolutely, he gets the blame for. So Blaine's leading, and now we're 6 seconds back, stuck back here in 42nd with absolutely no hope. With 23 laps to go, we move on now to 9 laps to go. We finally caught back up to the pack here in 31st. Cars have been pitting. We're hoping we stay green so we can get a fuel strategy finish. We might be able to pull this off. Underneath Kurt Busch, Stenhouse right ahead of us as we continue to race Martin Truex Jr. Tight contact, big wiggle for him. We both save it. We set it back underneath him here into 1 and 2. Really desperately trying to get in this 29th spot. We go up the racetrack, make some contact off of the wall. We both keep going. Now again, the 17 is Stenhouse. We give him a bump. He continues to block us as we try to clear the 78 Truex here. The corner, bounce him off the wall. He's going to wiggle. He's going to spin out behind us. And there's the caution that we did not want to see. That ruins what would have been an amazing strategy finish. And it's not looking good for us right now. As we just drive through everyone trying to find Jeff Gordon. We found him when the caution comes out. This here, Truex just bounces off the wall, wipes himself out. I mean, just running out of talent. I mean, surely could have saved that. He just wipes himself out, bringing out the 12th caution of the day. And just things that just aren't going well. So we're gonna stay out. Restart in 7th, our highest running position of the day with 5 laps to go. Chase lights on there, but we pull him 4 wide into 1 and 2, being aggressive. The 25 bouncing off the wall. We get physical with Kurt Busch. Clear bounce off the wall for 4th. What is that now go underneath Ryan Newman for 3rd place? Really starting to make something happen here. Coming to 4 laps to go. Some contact up on the wall. He goes. We bounce off him into Blaney, and now we're crashing, and we get turned. We get turned by Trevor Bayne. Earnhardt is also wrecking, and an absolute disastrous turn of events. That struck us from what looked like we would have had a top 10 pretty locked up there as we had the car to hang on. Newman just bounces off the wall, sends myself spinning. Junior hits us, and then Trevor Bayne just finishes us off. And that's what brings out the caution, and just absolute disaster for us. And once again, the Spring Bristol race will certainly not be a win and will end in disastrous fashion. And so you see we're going to get back underway. Let's see, get back underway here on lap 49 here. 2 laps to go. We race with David Ray and Chris Buescher up the track. Already some contact. Sounds bouncing off the wall behind us. They're going to call a caution for that. Are you kidding me? And first green, white checkered is out on the racetrack just because of a simple wall contact with Ricky Stenhouse. I can't believe they called the caution for that, man. That's stupid. He kept going, so they shouldn't have called a caution, but they do anyway. We're going to our first green, white checkered. Back away here. Green, white, 2 laps to go. We start 18th alongside the 18 of Kyle Busch. As we get green here, trying to get whatever positions we can. Looks like Matt Kenseth and Tony Stewart are fighting for the win up there. Michael Annett gets into us for the 18th spot. We clear him to 3 and 4. Come take the white flag this time. Try to get underneath Kurt Busch. Our engine is damaged. We're just hanging on for dear life. White flag. 5 laps on Kurt on back here at Bristol for Tony Stewart. We get into Kurt Busch. Use him up. Put him in the wall. Get around him. Now we chase down the 4 of Kevin Harvick. We go send it underneath him here. Fence him. He turns to the wall going for 17th. Now we wanted to do. And the race back to the line. Big counting. We're wrecking all kinds of cars. We're going to cross the line in 20th. We still salvage the top 20 from what was a disastrous day. But oh my, what a crazy end to that race. We went crashing. Casey Mears beat us across the lines. We were both spinning. We come home 20th. And your race winner is going to be Tony Stewart for Stewart Haas Racing. His first win of the season, putting him in the chase back-to-back seasons. Ty Dillon, that bum who slammed us on the wall, to be your runner-up. Denny Hamlin in 3rd. Matt Kenseth, who wrecked us as well, as 4th. Chase Elliott 5th. Trevor Bayne 6th. And Jeff Gordon, absolute clown. Both zone. We're going to call him 7th, who we have to get back, definitely. Then Allgaier McDowell will get on the rest of the top 10. Then Boyer in 13th. Casey Kane 14th. Truex 15th. Kyle Busch 16th. Harvick in 17th. And, of course, myself, P20. And then Kurt Busch 21st. Junior in 23rd. And you have Edwards in 26th. Larson 27th. Newman 28th. Blaine 30th. And then you have find Stenhouse there in 33rd, McMurray 35th, and you're going to find David Gillen in 42nd. Of course, Brad Keselowski DNF'd. Tony Stewart, your winner here at Bristol, and we're going to see the updated playoff grid standings, whatever you want to call them. We, of course, can remain your points leader. There are 3 wins, 6 top 10s. Denny Hamlin, Tony Stewart, Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon, the other 4 winners, so 5 winners through 8 races. Myself, Denny Hamlin, Tony Stewart, Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon. Then on points, Greg Biffle, Carl Edwards, Casey Kane, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kevin Harvick, Cole Witt, Martin Truex, Jamie McMurray, Clint Boyer, Jeff Gordon, Ty Dillon, Kyle Larson, AJ Allmendinger, Kurt Busch on the general points area. Then Joey Logano is 20th in points, Kyle Busch down 22nd. You got Newman in 30th. You're going to find Blaney in 33rd. Keselowski 35th. Really struggling. Last in points, though. David Gillen by 1 behind Michael Waltrip. So until next episode, I hope you all have a good one.